Hello, my little imps. It is Cat/Cat Blitzy, otherwise known as Velma, and today I've been meaning to tell you guys about a little surprise I have for you all. So, lately, you probably all have been wondering why I haven't been posting much, which, again, I am so sorry. I've been pretty busy, and the reason for that is because I've been, for a very, very, very long time, wanting to update my Blitz plush. Now, if you guys have known, maybe seen my live streams here and there, you will know that I made my very own Blitz plush. And it was my first time sewing a plushie. I made it 2 years ago, probably the first thing I had for having such a thing to represent a Blitz merchandise. And honestly, to this day, I'm not proud of it. I have been wanting to give him a little glow up because over time he has gone very dirty and just shaken up, and I had made him without thinking that I cannot wash him due to the fact that most of his parts are glued on. Again, it was my first time, I didn't know, and that's mostly the case for all of my Help Boss plushies I have done. If you guys don't know, I have done Blitz, Stolas, Moxie, Millie, Fizzerolli, Kid Blitz, Kid Stolas, and including Velma herself. So all of those are pretty much not able to be washed as they are all mostly glued on for the parts, as I just thought it was a way to be quick, and I never really wanted them meant for using or playing around more so as just souvenir or models. But I never realized how much I used my Blitz plush so often, so I decided I need to go make a new one. And this video, I'm going to be showing you the difference. So it's been about 2 weeks since I worked on this project of making my new Blitz plush. Nobody has seen it, besides if you have seen it in my Discord server. Probably only time I've shown the process of me making it, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. If you don't believe me, here's a pic. Literal blood, sweat, and tears. I have cut my fingers with needles for weeks because of it, and honestly, it was such a pain, but it's all worth it now. He is finished. He is ready to be introduced. And I kept this a secret because I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. I didn't know if I had the guts to do it. I have a lot of projects I need to start working on for upcoming videos in my YouTube channel, and I just didn't know if it was possible, especially for me to do it on my own. He is pretty big and way more bigger than I anticipated to do, so you're in for a surprise. But let's see if I have improved over the years. Now, I was prepared and I did use my very own reference for this plushie because if any of you guys know, some people have asked me why not just buy the Blitz plush originally made from Shark Robot, the ones that Vivian or Vizipop sells. And honestly, I've thought about it 100 times at the very beginning when I didn't know how to sew that I should just buy the original model of the Blitz plush, but it doesn't look anything like him. If anything, it's just very sloppy and I just don't like it. I want one that specifically looks just like him, and my first attempt clearly doesn't really look like him, but this new one definitely does, as I used my own reference for this, so I'm not stealing anybody else's designs. If they ever made a Blitz plush, I don't even know if anybody has made their own Blitz plush. I haven't done much of my own research, but I will be showing my reference first so you can get an extra little first view of what I was going for my second attempt of making him. So here is my very own design Blitz plushie reference planner. This is exactly what I wanted, and it turned out pretty much just like this. Maybe the head's just a little bit different, but I wanted him to be very proportionate. As my first attempt, his neck is very unbalanced and it always flops, and I'm surprised it hasn't torn by now. So this is basically what I wanted and pretty much what it turned out to be. So now let's go ahead and get to the video. I really hope you enjoy this. So here is my very first attempt of Blitz that I made 2 years ago, and I'm just making a little review of it. Most of it, again, is very glued on and very thin. I did make him his horse sweater. If you don't know that he has that, it's on his Instagram, so just an extra detail. And here it is without it. Most of it is drawn on by a marker. I wasn't thinking, I'm sorry. And the fabric is really worn out, and it is not comfortable fabric, it's just felt. I only used felt for this. His fingers are just glued on, his arms are almost coming off, teeth are drawn on, horns aren't even correct as he has 5 stripes and they curl upwards. The horns are just floppy little flaps, they're not even full on sewn. And the head's pretty flat. Same goes for the back horns just being flaps, and the tail is mostly drawn on as well, and it's just very sloppy work. I congratulate myself for the first time of me sewing, but this is just plain and simple, and I think this was good for beginner's level. Now it's time for the brand new Blitz.
Just a little time.